and I thought we had great energy throughout the game. I thought we had to make this game about us and not just kind of get through the game. And I thought there was great energy out there. I love that everybody got to contribute, and we just got to play a tempo that was conducive to us and having fun out there.
A little bit of a slow start. Anything to that, or just?
No, I think our pressing, we and that's what we're going to practice over the break, is just trying to speed the game up a little bit, because it just helps us, Again, we're small, and so anytime we can kind of just jumpstart ourselves a little bit, I think it just gets our offense going.
All right, Sarah, take us to that block there.
I just remember I was in the help side, and my teammate needed help, and so I stepped over, and I didn't really think about it, but it was great how, I think it was Aaliyah who ran out, so we were able to push a lot in transition tonight, and it was a lot of fun.
Now, have you had any swats like that before in practice?
Yeah, I've had a few.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, you talked about kind of the run out there.
Yeah.
Was that the most satisfying thing about that? Get the block and the assist?
Oh, yeah, for sure. To be able to hit up and know Aaliyah was going to be there, and to score on that play was obviously a really great finish.
Mikayla, obviously this team has a lot of young talent and stuff, but to see Sarah have a game like this, she's your senior.
Mm-hmm.
How great is that for you guys?
It's a great thing. I mean, as a team, we came out and just played together, and individually, 5 people got into double digits, and that's because of our team. They put us in great positions, and it was really a team effort today, and I think we played our hearts out today and kind of had a chip on our shoulder a little bit, which I think gave us that edge today. So.
Has Sarah ever swatted you like that?
Yeah, she has, yes.
Okay. You thought that's a lot. This was
I wouldn't say a lot.
Okay. All right. Because then Aaliyah had one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you inspire?
She inspired me.
Okay. Was hers before yours?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Mikayla, I guess 3-point line today. Not that you had been struggling from that distance at all, but anything more confident today? I think you were 3 of 5 the other night.
I always have confidence coming out, but like I said, my teammates put me in great positions. Like I said, we came out ready to play, and I can say I got all my points from my teammates. They really helped me out today. So.
You want to take us through that last possession? Trying to get this was yours?
Yeah,
try to get 100 points, or try to get Jaleesa?
No, trying to get J-Lo to score.
Okay.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thank goodness they had to shoot free throws. Well, it wasn't good, but I'm glad they were to set up the play, and so I just said, let's run dive, let's get J-Lo a touch, and so that's what we did, and it worked out beautifully.
Beautifully.
Jen, is that kind of sums up the whole game, I guess?
Yeah, and it's kind of funny, not funny, but that Beth gets to deliver it, on one of Sarah Beth's best games. 11 boards. She was 4 for 5. I thought she just jump-started us in different ways, we don't get a lot of block shots. I thought she did a great job offensive rebounding. She had 4. So it was good to end the game that way, and I was just really happy for her to have such a good game.
So how does this what do you think your role is, I guess?
And 5 assists, sorry.
Yeah, all-around game. What do you think your role is with this team going forward? Being the only senior and obviously providing some really good minutes off the bench.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be a good friend, a good teammate, a good leader, and do it by example, hopefully. And I just want the best for my entire team, and when I'm out there, play as hard as I can, and that's my role.
How important is it to have that?
Leadership. She's been through it for, longer than anybody else has, and so, again, everybody's role is different and tough at times, and I just think the one thing, Sarah, she's just very consistent, and I think that's what makes her a good leader, is you have to be a consistent person, and she serves her team all the time. She's always cheering for them. She's very selfless in that, and so it's especially, I think, fun and good for a coaching staff is that when she gets she gets to have a game like this, and I'm hoping, and I think there'll be more of those as well.
So just your career. You transferred from Kentucky, and minutes aren't as high. How would you kind of sum up the last 3 years? And it's been tough. It's been challenging. What's it been like?
Yeah, I mean, there's challenges in whatever you're doing, wherever you are, but I've had a lot of great people around me, and I think that's what's made it great. I'm really grateful for the opportunity here, and it's been a lot of fun.
Man, what else happened today? Only 8 turnovers.
Yeah. I think the only negative is we got to be a better free throw shooting team. I mean, just down the stretch, we just got to. Early on in the season we were shooting 70s. We've dropped off a little bit, so it's something we have to work on as well.
Going into this break now, how do you like where your team is now, and what do you want from that?
Yeah, just coming off of this game, and we had a practice yesterday. It was very challenging, and I thought there was good carryover from that to today. And so obviously there's that balance of letting the kids have a little bit of time to get their work done, and then just getting in the gym, and it's all about us. And we haven't had that because during the Thanksgiving, just the way the schedule works here, we always kind of pack in some games right around that Thanksgiving time, and so it's always about prepping a little bit for other teams, and now it really is all about us for the next 9 days, and so it'll be fun. I mean, it'll be a lot of work, but it'll be fun, and I think we'll come out of that period of time just a better team.
Yeah, as a freshman, good time to get a little rested right now.
For the break, yeah. I mean, it feels good, but at the same time, like we get our exams done and everything. But I mean, I hope some of us definitely will be in the gym. I know I'll be in the gym working hard, and I'll bring some of my teammates in to work with me. So continue grinding. You can't get complacent. So that's our number one thing.
It's a good mental break.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a good mental break.
Well, you're in the gym all the time. I mean, you're gonna take your finals in the gym.
No.
Yeah, you gotta be out for that. I guess when you got Sarah coming from Kentucky, what were kind of your expectations for her, and then how have you kind of seen her career the last couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of what we said. You just never know what anybody's role is going to be, and and so I really am. I'm just hoping this year can kind of be what this game was today for her. Because I think she's just put in her time, and like I said, she's been a servant to her teammates, and she's positive and she's consistent. And I hope and I think this game will give her a lot of confidence too. I think that's what games like this do. Now you take a game like this, you have some good practices, you come out, and that's part of why we talked about, you asked me before about scheduling. It's to get everybody good minutes in the non-conference so that we're all in a much better place for when the conference rolls around. So that's one of these games, and hopefully there'll be a couple more, and we'll get some really good minutes from everybody on the team.
Sometimes it's rare that Bree takes 8 shots in a game. She had 8 in the first half today.
Really?
Did you like her?
She was very aggressive. Yeah. I love Bree. You cannot, when Bree takes that next tempo pace of when she's trying to get to the rim and you see her gear go up, you can't stop her. You can't knock her off the ball. And I thought she finished well tonight. And she's had that. Obviously, I think other people have seen that in JPJ. In her first couple of games, she just kind of turns her motor on, and she's tough to beat off the dribble at that point.
I think I was the only one that stopped her all night.
But well, there you go. But she wasn't on her feet.
How do you have to make sure she's always on like that? I mean, it's
consistently challenging her, because she'll flow in and out of that, she'll flow into the kind of the introverted Bree on the court and then the aggressive Bree on the court, and so we got to keep her kind of more in aggressive mode, and honestly, pressing in our defense, I think it gets her going, I think it gets Mikayla going, I think it gets everybody going, so I think that definitely helps them.
Yeah, as the point guard, you try to feed her more to get her going, because you see what she can do when she isn't that aggressive.
Definitely, me and Bree have talks all the time, and we kind of give each other advice on what we can do better, and I definitely always tell her to attack. Of course, we want to look for our players, but at the same time, if you see that you're catching fire and you're kind of on, continue to look for your shot, and then it's going to work from that. So.
Not bad if you score 100 points and Sarah Island has 10.
That's all right. I think it's just going to make everybody else better moving forward. Believe me, she'll get hers moving forward.